Hello and welcome to the lecture. Let's understand what is the difference between compiler versus interpreter. So we have looked at different languages: programming language, scripting language, and markup language. And we have also discussed programming language uses compiler like C, C++, and Java. And scripting language use interpreter like PHP language, JavaScript, Python, and Ruby. So what is the real difference between compiler and an interpreter? Let's understand this. Well, in the compiler based languages, you write your code, then you compile your code. And once you compile the code, you get another machine level code, which you basically execute it. Okay. So there is this two part that you have to do. Whenever you write a code, you have to compile it and you have to run the compiled code. That's the programming languages like C, C++, and Java, where you write the code, but you cannot execute that code. You have to compile it first. Then once you compile, you get something called as machine level code, and then you execute that machine level code. Okay. So let's look at an example. Let's understand how to compile a Java program. Okay. So I have this Java program. Let's open this up, open with Notepad. Okay. Very simple Java program to print hello world, right? But you cannot execute this code. Okay. You have to compile this. When you compile, you get something called as machine level code, and then you execute that code. So let's run this program. So before you run this program in the programming languages, you have to compile this. When you compile, you will get something called as machine level language. So when you compile, observe there's a file create, and you can only run that file. Okay. So let's compile the program. And when you compile the program, it will create something called as class file. So let's open this file. Okay. You cannot understand this program, right? Because this is machine level language. Okay. So let's run this. Okay. So you're able to print it now. So this is basically a compiler. You compile your code, then the file is created, compiled file is created, which is executed. Then you execute the compiled code, which is understood by your machine. So in programming languages, you have to compile the program. That is the first step. And then you have to run the compiled code. Okay. And the compiled code is not really in English. It will be in the machine language. Okay. And that's understood by the Java only. And then Java can run the compiled code, but it cannot execute the Java program, right? It cannot understand what is this English program that you have written. You have to compile that first, right? Once you compile, then only you can run that file. Okay. There's a two-step process in compiler. Okay. Let's understand interpreter. So let's understand what is interpreter. So I have PHP basically is a scripting language, and it is an interpreter. So if you open any PHP file, okay, it has hello world. In order to execute PHP, you don't have to compile this. So if you go to this folder, okay, you have 1.php. You don't have to compile it first, but you can really execute as it is. You can see I did not compile it. There's no compiled code here as well. Okay, this is called as interpreter, where it is in interpreter you don't have to compile it. It interprets as it is running the file. Okay, so that's the difference between compiler and an interpreter. Well, that's the difference between a compiler, wherein you write the program, compile it, and run it. In interpreter, you don't have to compile it. You just write it and then run it. And PHP is a scripting language that use interpreter. Java is a programming language which use compiler. Okay, so that's the difference between compiler and interpreter, and I'll see you in the next one.